Hey, this is TJ from Team Aigami. I got co-pilot Kameron here, and he just won locals. With what deck?
Zarc Magicians.
Nice. You gonna show that to us?
Yes, I am.
So what do you got?
Okay, so for the deck, you play 3 Astrograph, because if a card's destroyed, which all the scales have effects to destroy themselves, you can special summon himself, and he adds whatever card was destroyed previous this turn. So if you dark hold the field in your own monsters for some reason, whatever, you could search any of those monsters that were dark hold. Now, 3 of him.
Okay.
I play 1 Chronograph because he helps get out the big baby, Zarc. And when he's destroyed, you can special summon a card from your hand.
Yeah.
And 1 of him because if I don't have a high scale, he's a high scale. Then you play 3 Performance Skull Crobat Joker. He's a searcher, free Stratos, but yeah, he just searches practically the whole deck except for 4 cards, mainly. Mainly all the Pendulum Scales he searches. So play 3 of him. Then 3 Wisdom Eye, because this card's broken, and you can just, if you have 2 in hand, if you ever brick that hard, set 2 in scale and blow them both up, and you have whatever you want plus a Time Star, because these are magicians and Time Star needs 2 magicians. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Then you play 3 Harmonizing. This card, I think, is one of the best pendulum monsters in the whole game that isn't like Zarc or something, because this card, it can't be special summoned in the extra deck. It doesn't really matter because you can add it back with other cards later on in the deck. But so when she's pendulum summoned, you can special summon any magician from the deck, and then you can go into Time Star. If you want though, she's Dark Tuner. You can go into Beals, and you have Ignister plays. Just an endless amount of versatility with her. She's a really good card. And then 3 Purple Poison. This is my favorite card in the deck, to be honest, because as a scale, he can boost up your monsters. He can make a Perform Pal Skull Crobat Joker beat over a Masterpiece, and when he's destroyed, you can blow up a card on your opponent's field, so he helps get rid of the board, as I did with True Kings that beat that, and it just really helps. And then 3 Double Iris, because this card searches your spell and traps, the Pendulum Graphs, and he also can help you deal double battle damage, which is fun with Purple Poison if you have Pendulum Call, because they can't be destroyed, so they can't destroy themselves in their own effects. It just makes it really fun because you do double. And so yeah, he's pretty good. Then I played 2 Black Fang and 2 White Wing. Just a high scale and a low scale. This effect stops any targeting, so it just negates it. Yep. And Pendulum Call, it's a free negation. And then Black Fang reduces your opponent's attack, your monsters, by half, 1 of them, and then it destroys itself. If it destroys itself, its effect allows you to special summon a Dark Spellcaster from your graveyard, which is really helpful, because I had used this effect after having an opponent's card. I special summoned a White Iris, and then I used Astrograph to get another one, set him in scale, did the same thing, it helped me get a Purple Poison. So I had a Time Star play, and when I got out Time Star, I practically won the game. I just beat him down.
Nice.
Because I cleared his board with a cast out and then attack for game. And then for like 1-ups, I play 1 Dragon Pit, 1 Oath Dragon. Really good to add this back to your hand and just Pendulum Summon again.
Yeah.
And then 1 Luster. Luster is really good, especially with using Luster and Double Iris, or just Luster and Purple Poison. I prefer the Double Iris because it allows him to just get another one, and you also get your spell. So, and then you can add any other card you want to the scale. But if you have no other play, just this, and you get a free pop, works beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Then one Archfiend Eccentric. I was thinking about maybe more, but not really, because it's good because you can set it as a scale and blow up back row. So it's great if they have like a strike set and that's the only set card, so you just blow it out. But he's an easy out if you normal summon him. If it comes down to it, blow up a monster that's a worrisome monster, and you just, okay, over.
Yeah.
Then I play Corner Perform Bow because you can blow up your own scales and trigger their effects and search a perform a Skull Cravat Joker. So you could destroy Black Fang Magician and Purple Poison, get a pop, and to special summon one from your graveyard. And to search, you could normal summon, get another. It's just endless fertility. And then, so those guys are the one-ofs. And then for the hand traps, I play one Ghost Ogre, one Droll and Lockbird, and one Maxine. Didn't see Maxine that much. Kind of sad. Love this card. Sadly, it's at one. But I saw this one not as much. I did open Droll and Lock and Ghost Ogre in one, and that was the only time I had seen it. I'd never opened Maxine. But Ghost Ogre I'd seen in almost every opening hand, and it crushed. Especially in my last matchup with Metal Foes. He activated Scale, and I used that, and I messed up his plays. He had more, but then I just used a side deck card and just ruined it.
Nice.
Then 3-pen call, broken in this freaking deck. Search 2 Magicians, and then their shit can't be destroyed. 3 Duelist Alliance, because I don't care if I open up more copies of this. Still a really good card. Searches Pendulum Call, Double Iris. Then you have searches Luster, and it even searches the final cards, the Spell and Traps, Star Pendulum Graph, and Time. Time Pendulum Graph is honestly, I think, way better than Star. Star is a search, and your spellcasters can't be targeted by spells. Not many people running targeting spells, and this one from targeting traps. But so like Fiendish Chain and stuff are no problem. But that's if you have someone running Fiendish Chain. But this card is great even after Pendulum Call, because you target a magician you control and a card your opponent controls, destroy them. But say you had Pendulum Call, well, your guys can't be destroyed, so it has a clause, if a card doesn't get destroyed, you can send a card on the field to the graveyard. So it's against the True King. He had the big Conductor Tyranno. Before he went to his battle phase, he flipped all my guys face down, so I was like, okay, flip this, used it, targeted Purple Poison, targeted his big guy, destroyed the big guy, and since one of mine was destroyed, he had a Chi went out that he got from after a Danglong, blew up his got rid of his Danglong, and Chi win, and it was banished, and that was it for him. Like, he had to scoop basically. I won that because got rid of a tuner.
Yep.
And then for the extra deck, my 2 Italian dragon structure deck tokens. I play 2 Zarc because you can go into 2, and if one gets just wrecked, I want to have another one that I can back up on.
Yeah.
Then play 1 Beals, out for True Dracos, completely destroys them, so it's fun. I play 2 Enlightenment Paladin because if you make him using a Magician, you get a spell card, so he's a Demok before the Errata, and him and Purple Poison's a really fun interaction because you can make Purple Poison, can make him 3,700. You attack, say they use their Masterpiece Destruction, you can attack over their Masterpiece, and then when this card destroys a monster by battle, you just burn them for the attack for that monster. So you can do like anywhere from 3,000 plus damage using him against a Masterpiece. And of course you have to, in a Pendulum deck, 1 Ignister. And I play 1 Void Ogre because you can make it with Harmonizing. And then play Castell, for obvious reasons. Dark Rebellion, Gargoyle Samurai to detach, so it could be a magician and attack twice. Magister Paladin is searching and just reusing a luster that might have been destroyed and put in the extra deck. Trapeze, because attacking twice, any other monster attacking twice is fun. So if you target Zarc with it, since you can't be targeted by your opponent's card effect, you just make Zarc attack twice, and that can be game if your opponent has a clear board. And then I play, and Zarc can't be destroyed, so he can't be destroyed at the end of the battle phase. I play 2 Time Star because searching out and protecting your dudes is broken, and you can abuse the heck out of him. Just, oh yeah, summon, search, pretend to destroy a guy, send one. So he's just really, like, he made this deck just become as fast as it can. And then you have Tornado Dragon just for whatever.
Just for the MST.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go to my side deck. Just gonna clean up this. So for my side deck, I play. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. There might be more than that. Alright, I play 1 system down because ABCs is still kind of like a thing that people play here, and people play like random rogue decks, so I just have it in just in case I see something like that. Then I have a Starlight Road because it's Starlight Road. If they try and Twin Twister my scales, I just protect him. Imperial Iron Wall, stop people from banishing cards if they absolutely have to.
Yep.
And it can help if you use Harmonizing because it banishes the cards. So, good against Cosmos and any deck that banishes, because people still play Cosmos here, surprising. Then I play 1 MST because just back row removal if I need it. I side in another Droll and Lockbird because it's good. Just stops most decks.
Yeah.
And Solemn Warning because who doesn't like negating. Then I play 2 Lava Golem just in case, you know, anyone's playing like some Raid Raptors and just trying to get out their Ultimate Falcon. You can get over Ultimate Falcon with attacking in this deck, but if you just ever want to, just Tribute over. I might actually change this and put in different cards instead of that. That will be more beneficial. I've never decided. Master Restricts, stops True Draco, stops Kaiju, stops anything that tributes. So it's nice. Play Twin Twister, because more back row removal. Jinzo, because Paleozoic and Metal Foes are still a relevant thing at our locals, so I might as well stop their traps before I have to deal with them. Unending Nightmare stops any other Pendulum deck and completely blows out Metal Foes. In my final match against Metal Foes, I did let him go first, so he did all his plays. I should have gone first because then I had this in my opening hand, so I would have just stopped any of his scales. And so, but I blew up his board just by pure resources, and I got out. I had this set already, so I was at we went to time. I had 2,400 life points, but I got him down to 50 life points because I halved his Ignister, so 25, and then I just halved another card. So he had 50 life points left. So I just used this, stopped his scales twice, and he couldn't do anything at that time because he had ran out of his resources because he had no scales, so no way to pendulum summon, and he was basically top decking. He top decked a scale, I blew it up, he used another one, and I blew it up, and he scooped. And then, because he had nothing else to do, if he would have ended his turn, it would have been game for me.
Yeah.
And then, 2 Dark Wool, just
Get rid of everything.
people be playing a deck that just spams out too many monsters, and I just want to side in this just to maybe see if I can get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
So is there anything about this deck you'd like to change or anything?
I was thinking of putting Dynaster Power, because he protects my scales, and like permanently. So it's really fun and just great for me. But not really. Because I like how it is. I spent time changing it and working it to get it to at least as good as it can be. And so yeah, I like it. And
Any other final thoughts?
For anyone who says this deck sucks, I beat too many decks today that were good to have it suck. I outbeat a Zoo. They were playing True King Dinos and also Zoo variant as well. So if you can beat Zoo, the best deck, then I think it can beat anything. So, right, that's it.
Okay. Well, it's been TJ and Team Aigami and Cameron, co-pilot, and we're signing out.